Hi everybody. I tried to go live, but I guess all of you are going to work right now, and I kind of wanted to just tell you guys what my plans are and an update. I'm sitting in my car right now, so maybe the lighting is crazy or whatever, and I'm like dirty, but I'm on break right now, so I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on because I want to talk now that I can, in the sense that, like, me, emotionally, I can speak. Because I know that when I go home later, I don't want to sit in front of that camera and vlog the one video that I did not want to vlog this entire cycle. So, to update you guys, I had a bit of a breakdown not that long ago, and Angel told me that he felt like I should have totally done it on camera because I should share the good and the bad with you guys, being that you guys are you're joining us through this journey. I say me a lot instead of saying us, as an Angel and me, because I feel like for men, it's mostly here is a pregnancy test that's positive, or here's a pregnancy test that's negative, and for them it's more like, okay, let's just keep trying, let's keep trying. But for us as a woman, especially when in our case he was tested, he was fine. It's me who has the PCOS, and I just can't conceive, or haven't been able to conceive or hold a pregnancy. So I always say me a lot because I feel like I'm the one that feels the pain a lot more as a woman. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, I didn't feel like grabbing the camera right then and there. I did, prior to breaking down, I did go live and I tried to speak to you guys, but it was really early. It was like 7:15 or 7:30 or something like that, so I'm guessing most of you are getting ready for work. Anyway, to get to the point of this video, I have decided that I'm not gonna test anymore. I decided that I'm just gonna wait for my period to come because last night I did watch somebody's video on YouTube about how they tested at 11 ZPO and they got a really pink line, like 2 pink lines, the test line and then, you know, the pregnancy line, or whatever you want to call that. And I just felt like I was wasting my time, and I needed to realize it, that I'm not pregnant. So even though you guys all saw a line, you guys all saw what I saw, and you guys confirmed it as well, and we all fell into believing that I was pregnant because of that line, and we were waiting for a progression for the next couple of days, I did notice that on the first response test, it has a gray shadow line there already, and not where the test line pops up, but where your line would pop up if you were pregnant. So I did my research, then I looked it up, and there were many people saying that first response have been making tests that have like that gray shadow line, and that they have no idea why they're doing that, and it's very deceiving. So that got me very upset because obviously, like all of you out there, all of you women out there that use first response and really rely on first response to give you the proper test result, you don't want to start off wondering why there's a gray line there already, when for us a faint line means something rather than nothing. So I called first response. I called them this morning and I spoke with a representative who told me that even though there's a gray or shadowy line there, that the line that we have to look for is a pink line, not a gray line. So that should not interfere with the results at all. she said, does that interfere with you testing? And I said, honestly, for my sanity, it interferes, because why would you have that gray line there? What purpose does it serve? She said, this is how the tests are fabricated. I can't exactly answer that question. All I can tell you is, to ease your mind, you need to look for a pink line. Faint or not, pink is the way to go, not gray. So I tell her, well, honestly, I'm looking at it, and sometimes it looked like a pink faint line. Sometimes it looks like that gray shadow of a line. So it still interferes for me. So I told her, I said, to be honest with you, my whole reasoning of calling is telling you guys that, pass along the message. It's deceiving. And I feel like it serves no purpose for that gray shadow line to be there. If you, as a representative of first response, can't tell me what purpose it serves, then it should not be there. That's my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but honestly, because of that line, I got very emotional, and I felt like, holy crap, I might be pregnant. When I went into this cycle convinced that I was not going to be pregnant, to help myself so I wouldn't be in the place that I am now. So that brought me to, obviously, all these tests have been negative, and the lines that we have been seeing throughout these days that has not progressed is that gray shadow line, meaning that it's nothing. So with that being said, I feel like I should have seen something by now leading to more of a positive pregnancy test than what I'm seeing. So it messed with my head, and I'm very upset, and I feel let down, and I just feel like I don't know when I'm going to conceive. I don't know if I'm ever going to conceive. I don't know why I had to lose the baby that I already had. I don't know why I had to have a miscarriage. I don't know why these things have to happen, but I'm honestly exhausted and I'm drained, and I know I always get to this point where I'm so upset and I don't want to keep trying, but it's like all I can picture is just me enjoying pregnancy and having a baby at least once. You know, for any of you out there who are already a mom and have a baby, cherish that. You have no idea how much value that brings to your life. Especially when you don't know the feeling, you feel like you're missing something. And I feel like in my life, I'm just missing a purpose. And I feel like I was meant to be a mom. I was meant to know that feeling, and I feel like I will never know that feeling. And I'm just so tired. I'm so tired, and I'm so drained, and I'm like, I'm so over it. Like, I don't understand why this is happening, and why it has to take so long, and why I have to go through this. Why do I have to take medication? Why can't I just be one of so many women out there who decide they want to have a baby, and a month later, after trying just one time, they conceive? Like, why can't I be that person? There's so many people that I know that have tried, oh, we're gonna start trying, and before you know it, they get pregnant. And in my life, I'm surrounded by friends who are around my age and who want the same things, and when they go for it, they get it. And then I feel like a terrible friend because I can't be happy for them, genuinely, because inside I'm feeling like, why can't I join you in this journey? Why can't I be a part of something like that too? Why can't I conceive as easily as you? It makes no sense to me. I know God has a plan. I know when the timing is right, it might happen. I know all of these things, but it's just so hard to accept when you feel so tired and drained and let down, and you just wondering like why. So honestly, because of this is the reason why I decided that I'm just not gonna test anymore for my sanity. I'm not gonna test. I'm supposed to get my period on Monday. I'm gonna wait for my period to come. It could come on Monday, it could come before that. I'm just gonna wait. If for whatever reason I'm a week late, I will then test. But if not, then I'm gonna go with my gut and I'm gonna say that I'm not pregnant, because honestly, I feel the cramping in the middle, right here in the middle of my pelvis, and I don't usually get that when I'm gonna get my period. I will be honest. But excuse me, but that's not something that I can hold on to for some type of hope maybe I am pregnant. So I'm just gonna wait for my period to get here and then just go on. My plans for when I do get my period is, I know that I can't call my doctor right now, and I know that I can't ask them, hey, what's going on? I'm not getting pregnant, because they're gonna want to know if I got my period. So until I have that, I can't really call them and tell them I'm not pregnant, because they're gonna want to know, like, if I got my period for sure. So when I do get my period, I do plan to call my doctor, and I plan to go in and talk to him, because before I moved to Florida, I was being treated by a different gynecologist in Arizona, because I lived in Arizona, and that's when my whole journey of trying to conceive started, and that's where I was diagnosed with the PCOS, and that's where, you know, they helped me through my miscarriage. So that doctor did explain to me that me being on Clomid is something that was very time sensitive, in the sense that Clomid comes with so many side effects, other than hot flashes, other than maybe acne, other than the painful ovulation. It's more like long term. If you take it for too long, one of the side effects is ovarian cancer. Now, in my family, my immediate family has died from cancer, so I need to be very careful with that. I don't want to potentially conceive and then down the line not be around for my child because maybe I OD'd on taking Clomid for too long. I know that each doctor's opinion is different, and I know that possibly they say different things, but I do want to take into account what each of them say. So if she said that, it was for a reason. So I don't want to take it for too long, because it is a concern of mine because of my family's medical history. So I have the gene in me. We all have the gene in us, some higher than others, and I don't want to, honestly, I don't want to gamble with that. So I do want to call them and tell them, listen, this was my second cycle of Clomid. It didn't work. What the heck is going on? Can we decide either I'm going to go on a higher dose of Clomid one more time and then that's it, or I'm going to be put on something else, or what is the game plan? Before he prescribed me the medication here in Florida, he did say, we're going to try it once, and if it doesn't work, call the office and I will send you another prescription. If it doesn't work, then we will determine whether I want to keep you on that or if I want to test you for endometriosis, because I get painful periods. And one of them has to do with infertility as well, one of the side effects of the endometriosis. So he said if that's the case, then I will do surgery where I will remove it. I will move the endometriosis, and that usually fixes the problem. And then we will go from there. If that's the case, and it's endometriosis, and I'm here taking a medication that could potentially down the line affect me in a very bad way, then, you know, we need to get to what needs to be done sooner rather than later. So that's just my game plan. I know that it's a good thing that I do have a game plan, because it kind of gives me a little bit of ease and comfort. But because you guys have been following me on my journey, you guys have been commenting and being so supportive and so nice, I don't want to deceive you guys in thinking that I put up a video thinking that I was pregnant just because of my channel. I don't want to do that. I'm not that person. So I wanted to make sure that I came here and I told you guys what my game plan was. And also, I didn't want to just disappear and then you guys wonder what's going on from here till Monday, not post anything. So I just felt like, let me go on there and let me just let you guys know that this is the plan. And I'm sorry if you felt like, you know, you really thought that I was pregnant, but honestly, I'm not. The only thing that I was seeing on those tests is that gray shadowy line, and I felt like I saw a little bit of pink, but it wasn't strong enough for me to, it just wasn't strong enough. And a lot of you have explained that the clear blue test, when you take it apart, it will always have that line there. So I'm not even taking that into account anymore. So thank you for that information, because I would have gone by it and that would have been even worse. So I think it's best that I start accepting the truth, and that's that I'm not pregnant and this cycle did not work, and just wait for me to get my period and then go from there. I want to give some words of hope and strength for whoever is going through the same thing that I'm going through. But the only thing that I can really tell you is you're not alone. You know, I feel very much alone, because I feel like, you know, it's my life and I'm going through it. So I feel helpless, and I just want anybody watching me knowing that you're not alone, that, you know, I'm going through it too. I'm sure there's many women out there who are going through it too. Many women who have to go through IUI and IVF, and that is a very stressful process in itself. And I wish you guys luck, whoever is going through that and whoever is going through what I'm going through as well. And I want you guys to stay strong. You know, the whole reason why I started these vlogs is because I wanted to share my journey, to have support from you guys, and to also let you guys know that you're not alone, that, you know, I went through a miscarriage and my due date was on this past Sunday, and I would have had a baby in my arms. I would have been a mom, or maybe I would have been late and I was gonna get induced. But either way, I would have been right there at the door of being a mom and starting a life that I've been dying to start. So I don't know why these things happen, but I guess they just do. And I don't know. I just hope that some way, somehow, even my depressive state can help others, because ultimately that's the reason why I started these vlogs, so that I can be the hand that holds you through your journey. I'm not gonna say that as soon as I'm done with this video that I'm gonna move on and be okay. I know that it's gonna take a couple of days for me to just accept the fact, but I think a woman knows what she is and what she isn't, and I think a woman knows her body very well, and I feel like this just wasn't my cycle again. So, you know, I do want to thank you guys again for your support, for all of your comments, all of the advice you guys give me. It means so much, and I truly do enjoy speaking to each and every one of you. It means so much. And I did want to make sure that I did right by you guys by putting up this video and keeping you guys in the loop, and also calling first response and seeing what the heck their reasoning was, because I don't know, that line makes no sense to me. But they are gonna be, she says she's gonna be passing on the feedback. She doesn't know, you know, if that's gonna do anything or if that's gonna really affect like the change of it, but she completely understood. She sympathized and everything. So in the long run, she was nice, but she was very direct in her answering, and it was just a little bit annoying because you would expect there to be an actual reason why there's a deceiving line on the test, and she couldn't tell me why. She had no clue. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much, like I said, for all your support, for all your comments, your advice, your baby dust. It's very much welcome and appreciated, and I really I love you guys so much for it, and I'm so sorry that I couldn't give you guys a positive test this time around. I hope that I get this miracle soon, very soon. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm recording from my phone, so this is gonna go up right away. And sorry for the stuffy nose. Sorry for the coughing. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Probably after I speak to the doctor or the nurse when I get my period, so that way we can see what the next step will be, and I will keep you guys informed. For those of you that requested for me to go live, can you guys comment a time that's good for me to go live, so that way maybe like that we can all come to an agreement and I could just go live, and then if you guys have questions about whatever information I'm gonna give, then I can answer them right then and there. So just comment below and let me know what time is good to go live if you guys want me to go live. And I'll try to round it out based on the answers. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Make sure to comment below if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I put up a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.